The growing stature of China in geopolitics has put nations in jeopardy. It has become a grave headache for nations in South China Sea. But lately, it picked up fight with the wrong guy, the Russian bear. China set its lusty eyes on Russia's territory, and that has not gone well with Russia. Now, Russia is surrounding China in its own backyard, and it is not alone. It has India by its side. Hi and welcome, you're watching Outright. We tell you the right side of the story. Subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon for such outright videos. There is more to the Russia-China ties than what meets the eye. Last month, China issued a directive of treachery. It altered the names of Russian territories, giving them some weird Chinese names. For example, the port city of Vladivostok in Russia's Far East region was renamed to Hashenwai, which serves as the gateway to Russia's Pacific Fleet. In addition, 7 more Russian cities in the Far East were given Chinese names. Chinese believe that this area was occupied by Russia during Qing dynasty and now Russia should give it back to Beijing. Alas, this did not go well with Russia. Even though Russia did not give any official statements, it has made its move. Now Russia is arming China's rivals in the South China Sea quite openly. Vladimir Putin is capitalizing on genuine fears of Southeast Asian nations towards China. He is giving them weapons that would strike deep inside China. BrahMos Aerospace, a joint venture between India and Russia, is closing a deal with Indonesia. A deal that would give Indonesia supersonic cruise missiles, BrahMos missiles. The deal is valued between $200 million to $350 million. The joint venture would offer supply shore-based missiles and a version that can be mounted on warships. And by the way, Indonesia is not the only China's neighbor getting these deadly missiles. The Philippines is also in the line. Last year, BrahMos inked its first international agreement with the Philippines. The deal gave South Asian country shore-based anti-ship missiles worth $375 million. And this is just the beginning. Philippines has expressed interest in purchasing more systems. CEO of BrahMos project Atul Rane has mentioned that a $300 million follow-on deal with Philippines is already in talks. Well, this must not come as a surprise. Russia has never supported China's claims in South China Sea. The first reason is Russia has enjoyed great ties with the countries in the region. For example, it shares very good ties with Vietnam that China has border dispute with. Secondly, there has been apprehension in Russia about China's intentions towards Russia's Far East. The inclusion of Vladivostok in the latest directive is another puzzle piece that exposes China's intentions. The Far East Russian city is located more than 9,000 kilometers away from Moscow and a little more than 1,000 kilometers away from Beijing. The close proximity makes it easier for Beijing to monitor and rule over Russia's Far East. Also, China would be in a position to block Russia's trade and Vladivostok port with the control of South China Sea. So Russia is naturally worried, and that's why it is now making aggressive moves. Russia is actively joining hands with forces wary of China. The data indicates that Indonesia's investment in acquiring new weapons grew by 28% in 2021 and 69% last year. The Philippines also experienced an increase of 29% in 2021 and 40% the last year, much higher than the average in the Southeast Asian region. Russia believes that rift between China and other countries in the South China Sea will check China's expansionism towards the north. The partnership between Russia and India is proving to be a powerful force in the region and is providing much needed support to countries wary of China's increasing presence in the South China Sea. This help from Russia and India is expected to help further embolden these countries in their stand against China.